Boom.
There he is.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
In the building.
QuaranCast 2020 Part 2. Welcome to it. This is the Be Real on lockdown in a new scenery in the bunker. You heard? So yeah, life's only one take, so be real because there is no Be Real. We have a guest today who joined us in our shenanigans, Mr. Chad Smith.
What's up?
Killing it. So it's QuaranCast. We're just talking, giving content out there, just showing that everything's gonna be okay. You know, if you're not taking this time and making a positive situation out of the negative, you're not really helping yourself out in the long run. Because there's a lot of good to come from this. Isolation, you have time to kind of put things together yourself, but at the same time, you got to take in the little moments, even if it's just being around good company, being around good people. But you got to be smart about everything, because we were just talking before this, it is a big deal. You don't want to potentially contaminate or put other people at risk, but if you're smart about what you do and you do the right things and take the right precautions, there's no reason why you can't do things like this.
I take their temperatures, the temperature gauge, ask them the 10 standard questions. They checked out okay. Unless they're lying to me. I trust them though.
No, we're good. We made it. We haven't traveled outside the country in a bit. But
Not to lock down the state lines.
Right.
That's nuts. Wow.
We're in a different time,
Different time for real. For real.
What else is going on? What else? What laws are they putting in place, or what are they doing right now?
I just know Trump just said something about everything's mandatory close to the end of April. That's the early date now. For
end of April 30th, but now they're looking at, because it'll peak in April 16th.
Right after
So
Easter.
now, maybe they're talking months, but I originally thought June 1st would be somewhat of things coming back to normal, but normal is what now,
Right. What is norm?
Yeah, our new normal is going to be, everybody's going to be separated a lot more, It's going to be a lot more cliques that we didn't want, what we originally didn't want, because people are sticking to their own tribes and stuff like that.
Yeah, but is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't think that's a bad thing. It still keeps community tight.
But there's still a lot of people out there by themselves, I think that
Right.
you got to worry about that won't be included anymore because they haven't checked out, they haven't done the vital checks, check the temperature, check the 10 signs, all kidding aside, it's hard to let somebody in your tribe that you don't know, which you can't see. You don't know if they've been vaccinated or how sick they are, or if they're a carrier, That's the new real.
Right. And I think biggest thing for me is human interaction. I really genuinely miss human interaction right now. And with the whole tribal point, I feel like that's actually taking it away from people having that interaction and finding their tribe. So coming out of this, if they're not taking that time for themselves to create that energy that they're gonna miss out on when it comes back to finding that connection with your tribe. Especially with mental illness being so high with anxiety, social, all that stuff. That's big.
I was just thinking about I need a massage, and I haven't had one in a long time. That'll never happen unless your wife, is gonna give you a massage, or somebody it's really trusted,
Right.
And, now you just the value of touch is priceless, You're not gonna go hugging somebody unless they're your brother or
Right.
your sister or your
Trust.
in close family, I was kidding when we first started. He said, "If you're not gonna hug me, because I don't want to spend 14 days in quarantine with you, you gotta be careful who you make contact with."
All right. That's funny. If I'm not gonna go to quarantine with you, we're not touching. Stay the fuck away. How's your family doing? They just got back from Maine, huh?
Yeah.
What was it up there?
They said it was fine, but I'm seeing stuff on social media saying that they're about to start a full lockdown in the state or something, to stay home, stay at place or whatever. Same thing we did, right?
Rhode Island is actually having them go door to door, make sure everybody's safe and checking signs, I guess.
Wow.
As in the news yesterday. But
So they're going door to door checking each person. Well, the census came out. Did you send out your census information yet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got we got one, and then 2 days later got a follow up email.
Yeah.
Letter with it.
It's the law You must fill out your census.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing that as soon as I get home. Then.
Yeah. Don't forget to fill that out. The sooner you pay your taxes, the sooner you get your relief check. Was on the news tonight.
Okay.
They were saying anybody under 99,000, some other criteria. There's a lot of new laws going down fast, and the scariest thing about all this is, that money has to come from somewhere,
Right.
and it has to be paid back somewhere. But
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I
not
ain't
really
trying
what
to,
we
I
were
ain't,
talking
I'm not
about,
trying to
you know?
borrow people's money though.
yeah, nobody
Like
is.
how,
You know?
like how are you?
It's gonna be weird.
Somebody said there's about to be some Hunger Games shit. That kind of bugged me. I was like, what, bro?
Yeah, well,
I need to watch that movie again.
Only strong survive,
What happened,
bro.
bro?
Katniss.
the
Yeah, I know.
craziest thing is we're all in it together. Nobody's separate from this. All the like conspiracy theories, and people are saying that it's this or that. But why would we do this to everyone? I mean, there's theories on that too. But it's like in the real, it's like it's a humanitarian deal now. I mean, it's like taking it back to the basics. I mean, taking it back to like what humankind was intended. Take a minute and look at this sunrise and watch the sunset. Those are the most beautiful parts of the day. It's like people take that for granted.
Right.
I sat at home on a Sunday, then we watched church online. We stayed, we ate lunch here. We didn't have any practices. It was beautiful outside. We went outside and played. I mean, I've seen more people walk by than I've ever seen. None of these people that ever walked by here. They probably lived here for 20 years. I mean, it's a good thing. You always
Right.
gotta look for the good and the bad. It's like
Right.
there's always light and dark.
That's right. The yin and the yang.
What I do with the people walking by our house when we was out on the stoop.
Made them
Yeah,
exercise.
bro, that better work out. I was like, yo, before you walk by, you're already out here for exercise. You're walking, you're jogging, whatever. Hang out, exercise with me real quick. Do a couple moves. All right, we're doing 10 of these. Like, it was funny.
They're not coming back down
No,
the street.
no, it wasn't.
One
You
guy
came back twice.
One guy came back
It was
twice.
crazy. I was like, yo, I'm gonna start a little movement.
But there's other people, they ain't coming back. They kept going.
Yeah, they're like, we can't go down south of Cincinnati no more. We gotta find a new route.
Yeah.
Siri, redirect.
Yeah, it's I've been going to work because we have essential business in construction, but that one of my other businesses, gym, closed down, and a lot of the last few days just been dealing with what the government's trying to do with the small business loans and all that stuff, and how it's going to help 1099 employees, all the different categories and stuff. So that's what it's been a few days doing that, but it's good to see the chance to homeschool your kids a little too.
To be able to spend that much more time with them.
I mean, my wife.
You spend it.
My wife says, she's going crazy with it, but it's good to see the opportunity to try to homeschool a little bit and see how they're learning these days.
Yeah.
The curriculum's changed so much. I couldn't do it. I see how they solve math problems now, like simple math. Like that's ridiculous.
It's a lot harder.
Right? Just carry
Yeah,
the
that
one
for the
over, do
teachers,
that.
the
But now, like
moms.
you got to make the box, and you got to add this line here, and then go down, do this line here. That's too much.
You can get it for all the moms and the teachers.
It's crazy, crazy. But yeah, shout out to y'all, moms and teachers. Y'all got it tough.
But I like to see, there's just, we've done some puzzles and, watched some movies, but, it'd almost be like if we lost Wi-Fi, I mean, it'd be a game changer,
People would go nuts.
But,
I
I mean, sometimes we should just really
Sometimes
not to make them
would go
nuts, but just to, take the kids back to, reality,
Yeah. But I just know a lot of masses like this alone is like messing with some people.
Oh, yeah.
If you took away their Wi-Fi, shit, they wouldn't know what to
Take
do.
away their water and Wi-Fi,
Oh
boy.
my god.
Yeah.
We'd have like 90% of the population dead right now. Because they wouldn't know how to take care of themselves.
Well, Netflix is slowing it down anyway, isn't it?
Tiger King brought them right back
Oh,
up.
yeah.
That's crazy.
No, but they say
Joe
too many people
Exotic.
are watching.
So it's slowing down streaming?
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you see Post Malone would be
His boyfriend, ex-husband or
His
whatever.
sorry, Post.
Sorry,
funny
buddy.
meme.
Joe Exotic. Right here in Oklahoma.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the finest here in Oklahoma.
Bro, I'm just saying, if I ever hear some tigers escape, I'm out the state. I promise. I'm not living in a state with some wild tigers running around. Bro, to live in Africa would be nuts.
Which is smart.
Walk out the front door. You can't walk at nighttime. You can't walk outside at nighttime.
Yeah, they got night vision.
Speaking of traveling, I got 4 kids, so it's hard to travel as much as I'd like to or even want to anymore because, it's getting further away and you almost got a gratuity on every place you sit down. If I had one more kid, I'd have to have a bus, But you can't go see the pyramids like you like to anymore, like to really see them. I went to see Alcatraz and, I'm like, I'm going to close the cage and get in the cell for a minute, just to kid around like Everton there or something. But they won't let you do that anymore, you can't, like Indiana Jones, you can't climb the pyramids or the Aztecs or any of that stuff, it's like, they really, I guess that was back in the 70s and 80s, we've lost those opportunities because too many people have touched them, so I don't know that I even want to travel there at this, this point, to look at what you can, watch in HD.
Right.
Yeah, travel, man. But it's still being able to go to a new place, go somewhere totally different place.
The experience is everything.
It just might change the destinations. I just still feel like there's a lot of hidden beauty in this world, and there's a lot of places that have that. Whether it's not like the staple of like the Mayan temple or this, that, the other, but like one place I really want to travel to is Greece. Just because I took Latin in high school and it was all in that area. Like, it just looks beautiful, like waters, building, architecture.
Hundreds of years old, like architecture and stuff.
That's like top of my list. Just got my passport this year. Greece coming soon when all this blows over.
Oh yeah, world travel.
Right. Cheap flights.
Yeah, he'll be vaccinated though, so
maybe
he'll be signed up for free vaccination. It's also healthcare.
Whatever gets me on that plane quicker.
Yep.
Might not come back.
You join some mission, you'll be there quick.
True.
Yep.
True. But that's scary though too. They just throw you in there, and you just gotta kind of fend for
Depends
yourself.
if you're on a trip. If you go to a church, mission trip, like some of our friends went to Egypt, for 2 weeks. So
Okay.
they went with there's like 10 of them or something, 10 or 12 of them in Tulsa.
Nice. A little structure to it.
Yeah, we help others at the same time, and then you can see.
Give back.
Yeah, you can see the real,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the glamour, the glitz and glamour of traveling, as a paid traveler is, not the same as, going to
Actually putting some work in,
feed little children out
getting your hands dirty,
with your own hands,
A little bit more into it.
I feel like seeing that people all over the world work out, like seeing them go to a CrossFit gym over there, that was cool. And then and it's just, there's so many different ways to work out. I mean, I think that's what I love about fitness, like the human body and like what it can do. But then just everybody can do it. Everybody should be fit. Like that should be the baseline, is being fit, being able to move your body, do natural movements and be fine, like be able to run, jump, and throw.
Well, that brings up a good thing, subject. I mean, it's so now that we're all quarantined, quarantine or not quarantine, you don't have a gym, okay? So, we lost a community in a sense, that's what, we have each other, we can go work out, meet up, work out somewhere, but it's not the same. It's not the same as going to the gym and hitting the weights. And, I think you said everybody needs a baseline, but sometimes, is it communities keeping people going to the gym, or is it keeping that baseline? What motivates you? What motivates the individuals? Most individuals, And I'd say through T-Town Fitness, it's the individuals, it's the community. They hold each other accountable. That's why they all show up. Yeah, it's not even about the workout anymore. They all show up for each other. But
that's a great feeling. That's like football locker room. Like when you max out and everybody's in there hooping and hollering and stuff.
No matter what age, no matter what weight, like it doesn't matter what it is or who it is. I mean, it's everybody can be doing the same thing but different, skill sets.
Right. It's an accomplishment.
It's
It's accountability.
But some the accountability though, that's what we're saying. Like, is the fitness based on, you know, my accountability is myself. You know, I hold myself accountable. So I show up every day. I still work out regardless. We're here, there, anywhere. I mean, I'll work out, you know, Corona or no Corona. But what about our gym members and stuff? What about the people that we're training and stuff? What are they? You know, since we haven't seen them in a while, what are they doing? You know, what's holding them accountable?
Right. But this is like a time where that self accountability should come into play. Everybody has their different motivator that gets them in the gym, whether it's like, oh, my friend works out with me, this, that, the other, but that's like the same in the self-care and self-value. If you don't have that instilled in yourself, regardless, if that's not your foundation, you're gonna lose that. That's not a part of you.
That's what I'm saying.
This is that time.
I think that's why I'm saying, like, there's got to be a baseline that you hold yourself accountable to. We can't sink into obesity and think that that's okay. We got to live by taking care of ourselves every day.
It's gotta be priority.
Yeah.
That's you putting yourself first over everything.
2 weeks. What is 3 weeks now? Three weeks.
This
ago,
week three.
So I mean, this is big. I mean, you know, it takes 21 days to change a habit, make something a habit. You know, like, it's been 3 weeks. I mean, this is getting real. Some people completely isolate themselves. Some people still are working. You know, they have maybe some people live in apartments though. Like
Some people
somebody we know, they have an apartment and they work in there and they live in there. That's hard. You know, that's self-control.
That's all they know, yeah. Some people probably haven't left their house since that first day. Like
That's
they
what I'm
stocked
saying.
up.
Yeah. But that's scary too. I mean, what's that mindset? You know, I mean,
What's that do to that person?
yeah, and like what you're saying, this mass hysteria and what are people's mindsets and stuff. I mean, there's some people that are still having church in Florida, so that's a terrible mindset. You know, they arrested him, and you know he's exposing hundreds of people, right? And that's what they're trying to do is flatten the curve, but it's an extreme way.
We got to really learn how to utilize social media and digital communication, but it can't replace face-to-face communication and just that I don't know, company.
We talked about doing this on Zoom, but it's not the same. I mean, you know.
It'll create more value in that when this is all over. Like people actually appreciate their time spent with people at that point. Hopefully.
You have a big party that everybody have Corona.
Right.
No, I mean, there was a bad joke the other day. Like a guy celebrates, his, cured of coronavirus, and then parties with 100 people, and they all like re-exposed. It's bad.
So after the cutoff gets clear, we're gonna take an extra 14 days. No one talk to anybody, and then we come back.
Yeah.
We're
Keep
gonna quarantine.
adding
That's true. That's the super isolation.
They'll keep adding those to us anyway.
Quarantine the quarantine.
Okay. Hopefully it ends soon, and hopefully more good comes out of it than bad.
I think so. I mean, it has potential. Definitely has potential, but it's just a matter of what people make of it. You got to make light of every situation. Like, it sucks, but there's good in it. And if you don't find that good, you're just going to be miserable, and it's not going to help anything in the long run.
There's just a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of unknowns right now.
But that's life.
Yeah, exactly. But
we don't know the direction that it's going at all.
Right? Never.
But like I said the other day, we can sit here and cry about it and poor me, or let's go. Let's how are we gonna fix this? How are we gonna change this?
Right.
I like to solve problems. I don't like to create them.
Right.
And this one was created upon all of us.
There's a lot of madness, but it'll all blow over.
We've talked about earlier about the future of fitness. Even the future of T-Town. I think that we're going to be in a time that people are going to have set times, smaller groups. 5 to no more than 10 people. I bet it'd be 5 to 8 people, and you'll have to have either trainer or virtual stuff, and kind of have a warm-up area, you have a workout, and then you have a cool down, and you phase people in and out on schedule, basically, and then people are gonna have their own space to work out, everybody's gonna have their own station, own equipment and everything. I mean,
Have you seen that Hot Works?
yeah.
I haven't been in, but I heard that it's kind of like that.
I think they're virtual though.
Yeah.
Virtual. But
in a smaller room.
Yeah.
But something similar along the line, but
exactly.
just more interpersonal and more
Yeah,
coaching and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be really cool to have virtual reality this time, to have show up, Everett in the middle of the room for every class, pop in there, and he didn't have to be there the whole time, where he could be, walk around, But on the real, I mean, yeah. On the real though, we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to do something completely different. I mean, I think people are gonna have to be more thoughtful to 30 to 40 minute training sessions, and then they're gonna have to have a warm up area and a cool down area. And that works them out of the gym or into, decontamination, wash down. Yeah. We're going to have to do a bug spray that does ethanol and water mix.
Just stand here for a second.
Sprays the whole gym down, evaporates as it falls.
That's fun.
For those that don't know, Chad's the owner and founder of T-Town Fitness. It's a gym, community, CrossFit in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that's actually where Ed works as well.
Yes, sir.
And they have a great community, great outbring. They do a lot of good work for the people both in and outside of it. So it's really good to have this company here.
Definitely a close-knit group of people with some great trainers. Chad's done a great job. How long? 7 years?
Going on 8 years,
8?
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's
2013.
impressive. We definitely, that's one of our goals, is to eventually own our own gym and do our thing, but 8 years, coming on 8 years, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great community. Like I said, it's all about the community. It's right now it's a tough time because I got mortgage and I got 3 trainers, full-time trainers that are out at work, and it's a difficult time because some businesses, some essential businesses, which most things are essential except waiters and gyms. I mean, it's straight up shut down. I mean, it's. I mean, you hope there's relief. You pray there's relief. There, there's some help somewhere, but it doesn't help the right now. I mean, no work right now. It's
right. And as creative as you can get, you can't really create that.
We wanted to go, send you guys to some parks and work people out, but then they've even
shut that down.
Yeah, they want everything. Shelter in place. So, but it'll come back. I mean, it's like I said, if we're all in it together, then
100%.
It's nothing we can do. It's way out of our control.
Right. It'll add value. It'll come back for the better, for sure.
So what else is good?
A lot, man.
We're gonna start this whole podcast over because we're like, wah, wah, wah.
Life without sports is miserable, bro.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Like March Madness, I should be at a bar right now watching the Final Four, but.
But does that make you really rethink that you should be at a bar right now? So.
No, I should.
It's sports.
That's my habitat.
The sports was on. Would you watch it at home if you had the shelter in place and had sports going?
Yeah, I can do that.
But reruns are no fun,
Right.
How many times can you watch the Super Bowl?
I don't even know how ESPN's still running right now. What are they showing right now on ESPN?
I don't know.
Now they're just getting into the live athletes.
Yeah. So thank God for that, because watching the same debate, Chip, every day, it'd be ridiculous.
You guys just been sitting at the house chilling?
I've been active, man. As much as I want to say I've been in a quarantine, I've been doing so much for Rev, just getting things situated because they just want to be ahead of the curve when it does come back up and running.
Yep.
So I really do appreciate that prep work that's been going on. But yeah, it's good. Got to stay ahead of the curve. Once it all comes back, you want to just be firing all cylinders.
Yep, just what we're talking about, just how we start that back up. Day one when they say, hey, you can open your doors,
Immediately.
It was a good thing we started towel service though, right before this. People need those. Those things you take for granted though, washing your hands and stuff.
Right.
I mean, we all wash our hands, we all do all the things, but how many times did you, wipe down the equipment and everything, just time after time after time? I mean, just because you didn't think somebody sweat on it, so you didn't want to wipe it down.
Right.
Cleanliness is going to be an OCD for now.
Next to godliness.
Yep.
Wow. You have a new OCD?
Yeah, man. miss the gym. Don't look at me like that. I just miss being able to work out all the time like that with the variety of equipment. I love being at T-Town for that. It allows for a lot of creativity.
It's
and
a playground, man.
Yeah.
It's just a playground, and that's definitely the style of gym that I've grown up to enjoy. It reminds me of football. It reminds me of the first gym I worked at as a personal trainer, and my boss had hired me. Said, "This is your playground. Have fun. Do with it." And like that's exactly what it was. Like just ropes, racks, medicine balls, everything. Just enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a warped wall there eventually. I got the plans for it. I got the plans.
That's fun.
Yeah, the warped wall is an idea.
Didn't you go on American Ninja Warrior?
Yep, I was on stint.
Yo, what?
Yep.
How far did you make it?
I made it first person to the ropes. The first time they had the ropes, and first person there. Fast time, right before the warped wall, I slipped on the rope. The rope slipped through my hands, and because you can't use chalk or any sticky grip or anything, and you only get to look at the stage. You got to stand there and look at it all day, and then you get your one run at it, and then
you don't get a warm up or nothing.
No, and then you got to sit on stage if you qualify, like until you get knocked out, because they take the top 15 or whatever. So it took a while. It was a long production day.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was interesting.
Damn.
Yeah.
So many skills to get stronger at.
Right. It's all
Yeah, well,
back,
I'm too
core.
big for the Ninja Warrior though. I was bigger than some of those guys. Like 200 pounds versus like 140 pounds, and this guy's
Quickness, light.
I'm a rock climber and all, but
Right.
it's
It's easier to prop up 140 than it is 200.
yeah. The
Yeah.
Ninja Warriors, little rock climbing guys.
Yeah.
Those are the real Ninja Warriors.
Right.
Do you enjoy rock climbing?
Yeah, I've climbed Mount Rainier. I've climbed ice climbing. I've climbed
What?
Whitney, Muir, Russell. I've climbed.
Ice climbing?
Yeah, I've done the Grand Tetons twice.
What is this man saying?
Ice Yeah, it's the Kabatz route on the Mount Rainier. It's the ice route, so we've done a lot of ice climb training. So you drill a piece into a piece of ice. You're carrying it into ice.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's super cold.
Oh shit. Where's the coolest place you ever been? I got a million questions. I can go off with that.
There you go.
Cool place like mountain climbing or just in the world?
In the world, where's the coolest place that you've ever been in the world?
I've been in a couple places in Mexico that are cool, like Acapulco and Cabo.
Mexico, is that beautiful?
Yeah, I think California, Redondo Beach is pretty cool. Like the boardwalk, like that walk, I think is really cool.
Okay.
But never been to New York but I've climbed like British Columbia. I've climbed like British Columbia mountains and stuff. I did Knowles when I was 17. I did like 31 days, like a national outdoor leadership school in British Columbia. And then I had like a couple days left, and I got life flighted out because we had 3 days left, and this girl slipped in a rock and drove me down, and they helicoptered me out.
A rock hit you?
Yeah, like it drove my pack down, so it like hit me in the back of the head. So, but the BC area is pretty nice up there.
Jeez.
Spent a lot of time up there.
She was climbing in front of you?
She was up above me. We were just down climbing to get to
How
our.
big was the rock?
It was big.
Oh.
It was big.
Ooh.
It's
Eat that. Ah. Ooh, that hurts.
yeah. But
Been hit with a rock in the back of the head. My little brother tried to kill me, I swear.
haven't we all been hit
Yeah, man.
by something? What about you? What's the best place you ever been?
I'm from Maine originally, and I just love being up on the ocean, up on the coast.
Yeah.
I think it's the prettiest thing. In the summertime, man, it's so hot, and like you have the fresh air coming off the ocean. It's nice. Maine is like the perfect place in the summertime that I've been so far. There's so much traveling I want to do, so I really hope this thing doesn't mess up travel because there's so many places to see. Like you see pictures. Pictures do a lot of good work, but they don't really do it true justice.
You don't get
To
that
feel it, to be there in that moment, to have done the work to get there, to climb and hike, like
feel that air.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that.
You get that
vision.
Mountain amnesia. You get to the top. Yeah, and then you never want to do it again. You just go home and forget all about it. You're like, I'll do that again. I used to have big aspirations of climbing, like the Denali and Everest, and I was even asked to do like the second base camp of Everest. You know, I was like, that only takes a couple weeks. You know, like, I got a couple weeks.
What?
Nah.
Yeah, I got a group of buddies. One's like the American Alpine Association, like president in Boulder, Colorado, and then my other buddy, he's here. He's high up with the charity foundations and different things. He works for city government. And we've done a lot of mountain climbing together.
Nice.
Yeah, they used to call me Goat Trail.
Goat Trail.
Because I'd find the path of least resistance. They like to zigzag up all these mountains and shit. I'm like, the first time we ever climbed, we climbed at, like, not the first time we climbed it, one of the times we climbed after the Tetons, the first time we went to, into Purgatory. It's like we took a train, a Silverton train from Durango into like Angel Fire. It's like Purgatory.
Here in Oklahoma?
No, in Colorado.
Oh.
From Durango, Colorado, like you take the Silverton train, and we took it to the mountains, and then we took a trailhead to like you hike like I don't know, half a day to like base camp, and then you got to get up early in the morning, you know, make it before noon because noon storms all come, you know. And I remember there was like snow and ice, and I had my ice, you know, my ice axe and everything, you know, like made the top of the mountain, just went flying down the mountain, just stop for the ice axe, you know. My buddy told me we went on vacation like about a month and a half ago, right before all this went down, beginning of February. We were all together, and he said, you know, I envied you at the time, you know, but I thought, dang, I just don't want to die. You know, he's like, I envied that part of you, but then I was like, oh gosh, that pick might stick you, you know. Because that was the easiest way down. You're talking, I mean, it was just like an ice slope, you know, between mountains. There was a Lois, Wyndham, North Lois, and
Nah, I ain't trying to fall off no mountain.
Hell
It's
no.
a beautiful view, but damn, I ain't trying to fall. That would hurt so bad.
Hell no.
Oh, you wake up getting eaten by a bear or a cougar or some shit.
Finally, people, man.
If you wake up, bro.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I've had a few near deaths on mountains. My last one was Mount Lindsay, and I haven't climbed since. That's my wife's name. So and that was like 2000, like right after we opened the gym. Like it was like 2014 or something. Like that. The year after I opened the gym, it messed me up a little bit. It was down climbing, a rock broke, and it hit me in the back of the head, and I thought I was gone, and the ledge caught me, you know. So.
All right, less dangerous.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like physical activity, like sport or like event or like whatever?
I like the one wheel, the balance board, the one wheel, like the one wheel skateboard. Last summer I probably spent 1,000 miles on that thing. I'd ride. When I lived by the gathering place, I'd ride. 3-4 miles in the morning, 3-4 miles at night, like plus. So.
Dang.
Yeah.
What is this?
The one wheel skateboard.
Like you just stand on it?
Yeah.
And
It goes like 30 miles per hour. Yeah. I've had some
Heck
bad
no.
wrecks on it though. Like I got jacked up on it. You remember that?
Nah, that.
I've been jacked up twice.
Huh.
Don't wear flip flops. That was the first lesson. Second lesson was make sure you got full power.
Control that thing.
Oh man. I flew over a bike's handlebars when I was probably like 21, 22. It was crazy, bro. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad.
Oh yeah.
I was whipping it too. I was trying to make it home after work. It was like midnight, and I'm just riding this bike, Nope. And I'm coming down and around this corner. I'm good because the way the street goes, Washington Street in Bathman, the street was going down and it curves around. So I'm on the sidewalk. I don't know I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not in the street because I ain't trying to get hit by no car. But anyway, I'm on the sidewalk, and then I see a skunk pop out in front of me. I'm like, fuck. Like, no, like I ain't trying to get sprayed. So I like instead of like stopping and just like waiting for the skunk to pass, dude, I booked it. And by the time I got to it, it was in the middle of the street and I was still on the sidewalk. So it didn't hear me until I got close, but then its tail went up. And I was like, nah! And I start pedaling even harder. And I'm leaning so hard away from it. And there's a fire hydrant right on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Clipped that thing. Flew over. It was like I was flying through the air like this. I was like this close to hitting a telephone pole. I was like, yo, I got up. I was like, no scratches, no nothing. But I broke the frame and cracked the axle on the bike.
No helmet?
Nope.
Gee.
No helmet. It was nuts, man. It was nuts.
It still got sprayed by the skunk.
Nope, didn't get sprayed. Didn't get sprayed. That thing was skirt. Oh, man.
He came back over there on the ground.
Got you now,
Yeah.
son.
I saw you. Trying to run me over.
I still owe the McDonald's for that bike. Don't worry, I got you as soon as I get it. Oh, man.
I don't know about nothing. What are you talking about?
Nah, they let me borrow a bike for the summertime.
Summer,
Good friends.
time.
Good friends.
Back broke.
Yeah, man.
It's funny.
I'm gonna send it to him.
See, this is what QuaranCast is, man. It's just sharing stories with good people. Like, it ain't gotta be too complex. It's simple, it's fun. This is the interaction that we need. We gotta keep this going, this positivity, and just, making light of a tough situation,
Why you sound so down about it, though?
Down.
Pep it up a little bit.
Hey, this is how I talk, bro. I'm really excited. I'm smiling right now.
Debbie Downer and Chung Lee. Pull over.
I'm excited. I just talk with a weird tone, I guess, monotone and whatnot. I'm happy to be here. Cheers.
I always say like a big girl at prom, just happy to be here.
Y'all know why I'm here. I'm here so I won't get fined.
You gotta be careful. You go home. You get pulled over. What are you doing out, boys?
They said they couldn't pull you over though.
They can't enforce it, but if they do pull you over, they can ask to see if you're an essential or not.
How you tell them?
Papers.
I know.
Papers.
They got papers?
Mm-hmm.
Essential people got papers.
Like their work has like a documentation saying they're essential employees.
Oh crap.
I know a guy.
Know a guy. He knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah.
What else is going on? What do you like to do most as physical activity?
Hobbies, man. I like to be outside, outdoors, pick up, work out, functionality. It's movement. Like movement is something that we can't take for granted, And that's something that for a while in my life, when I stopped playing football, I definitely did. But rekindling my love for the industry, being in fitness, like movement is everyday practice. And I see people that are elderly and they're not moving well, they're in a chair, they're in a home. That's not what I want to be. Like I want to be one of those elderly people that are out there still throwing the rock or like shooting the ball. Like that's the goals for my life, longevity. And that's what really inspired the way that I work out and the way that I do and practice fitness is just longevity. I have no need to want to bench 315 anymore. I don't want to squat over 315 anymore. I just want to be able to control that weight, do cool shit with it, and just keep it going, You said what?
So what are you saying?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Everybody does different things. Like I've done all that.
I'm kidding.
Like football definitely fucked me up though.
Bucket list. I mean, some of it's
Right?
like
100%. It's a milestone or something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I get that.
But he was saying, I mean, one of them, I don't ride it all the time because the weather and timing and stuff. But yoga is my daily movement is always yoga and Peloton. I have a goal with Peloton. Me and Peloton, I just ride every day that I can. So I'm a 700 to ride probably Monday.
Damn.
No.
700.
But I mean, you know, I do yoga every day, like so.
How long have you had it?
7
Bought it for my wife. No, I bought it for her like before that. I didn't use it for over a year or something. But then I just started So last 2 years I've been running pretty solid.
Damn.
And that's just one a day.
Yeah.
Every day that I can. But yoga is my main thing. I've been practicing yoga for probably 17 years now.
Nice.
So that's
Do you think yoga is actually good for you? You
Okay.
really believe in it?
It's
Because I've heard a lot
it's
about.
the same as everything else you're doing.
Yeah.
Like it's gymnastics is all of it. I mean, you know, power flow. I mean, it depends on what type of yoga you're doing. I mean, it's the yin and yang of all of it. I mean, I think what you're saying to the longevity to move forever will be yoga. I mean, I think we need weight, strength to like for the muscles and stuff.
But I feel like with
for
that
the
too,
bones.
being different types of yoga, it's finding that yoga that works for you because everybody's body's different, reacts differently. And yoga, it's a bunch of different practices, right? Like there's different.
Oh yeah. I mean, I typically like hot yoga. I mean, power flow, hot yoga. But everything equals your intensity. So it's like some days I'm dead and I might move a little slower, my own pace. Some days I'm feeling it and killing it.
Right. Listen to your bodies. They don't lie to you.
Oh yeah. But I think even if you listen to your body, it doesn't mean like push your body every day. It means still move your body. Like I think stretching, call it what you want, yoga, stretching. You need to move every day. That doesn't mean move to time or intensity or weight.
Just move.
Yes, just move.
Just move.
And that's just even taking a walk but a lot of people need to get on the floor and
Right.
stretch a little bit. I think people are embarrassed to stretch. I always thought of that. Why dudes won't stretch and why people won't, why people like only do that in certain
Right.
situations.
Right.
I love to stretch.
Yeah, but
Bro, it's always stretching.
probably stretching like at the house, mom and dad.
I'm always moving.
I mean, my main thing is I got a roller and I roll out on the front of the TV. That's my main spot in front of the TV on a roller because my kids can come out down there and play with me, wrestle with me,
And you're still getting that.
And I can work through the whole body that way.
I need to roll out a little bit more.
Me too.
Need to utilize
But
the
nobody
band.
can touch it anymore, so why not?
Right. Unless your roller's infected, then you're fucked.
You can get a piece of PVC, it works the best if you can handle it.
Yeah.
The crossbows.
Those
Yeah.
hurt. Those hurt. So bad.
Crazy stuff.
But anything, you can utilize
Do
anything.
you think that guys are would you say, what was the word that they don't
Embarrassed?
embarrassed to stretch. That's
I
crazy.
feel like my MO I told you is to always, I told you guys, not on the podcast, but when I started my blog spot and everything and started CrossFitting in 2007, I started to reach out to people, tell them I wanted dudes, especially big dudes, to stretch, because me and my buddies were all bigger guys, and it wasn't really cool. I mean, NFL players were starting to take on to it and everything else, but then you're talking like 2007. I mean, it wasn't huge, but it depends on what culture or city you're in. I mean, it's gotten a lot bigger. I mean, there's half as many guys that are girls in any given yoga class that I go to, like at different studios. I mean, it's not uncool anymore. But my whole objective was always to get guys to stretch more. Call it what you want. Call it yoga, call it stretching, call it yoga, CrossFit, whatever. That was the first name I had until CrossFit told me to drop it.
Yeah.
And then I just called it Smith Fit, So
Smith Fit. Plug.
yeah, Smith Fit. But I just want people to stretch more. I mean, it's like I've seen people that will not stretch. They're going in a straight lift, but won't even give it a minute to open that up. I mean, why do you think your shoulders so damn tight? I mean, all the time we're like this constricted. We got to open that up, open the heart up, and we roll the shoulders back. As much as you got to constrict, you got to open it back up.
That's kind of like why going to a chiropractor and a masseuse at the same time is or massage therapist at the same time is like, because it aligns. So like the massage therapist is going to loosen up those muscles the chiropractor's gonna be able to put you back in place, and then you can just build around that.
But I got 4 kids to feed, so I got a roller. Seriously, no, I'm dead serious about that. Like, it's what you're just saying right there is like, yeah, real. I mean, but I haven't seen a masseuse or a chiropractor in 6+ months, and I get free services because I own a gym and have trainers and clients that go to the place. But I don't utilize it as much as I should. I mean, yeah, it's a great thing, cryo, all those things, but you can do a lot of these things yourself with stretching. I mean, I'm 42 years old, and I speak volumes for doing yoga just as much as I lift. I mean, I spend that much time, as much time as I spend lifting, I spend that much time stretching. I think it's very important. It's worked for me, but not everybody's the same either, like you said.
Right.
I mean,
What's your proudest like physical achievement or like accomplishment, or like what's one of those biggest challenges or races or event that you finished that you've just been like that was the one that was like, damn?
I mean, I used to do like a race like every weekend. I mean, I had a lot of things to just quit doing. I mean, one time after 37 years old, I found full salvation and just, give up the ego and, I just quit racing challenges and stuff. I mean, but going back to that, like what was probably the hardest one was probably like I did 16 mile, I think it was a 6-hour snake run or something. So I ran in and out these like 4-mile increments or something. And I ended up 16 miles with my dog, and I ended up carrying my dog like the last mile out over my shoulders.
Yeah.
And that was pretty intense. But it was accomplishing because I never wanted to run a marathon, or I've only run half marathons, and but never ran a full marathon. I never want to. But that was as close as I ever got to it because it was a trail.
That's so much running. That's so much damn running. I ran a half and I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, who does this for fun? The first 7 miles, I was like, man, this is awesome. I could run a full. And then I hit 10 and 11 and I was like, why am I running still? What am I doing right now? And it was so cold. I think it really is the weather too. Like, I hate being cold, and I hate running in the cold. So maybe that's an issue too. But
when it used to rain, I used to work construction growing up, and when it rained, that's when I'd run. So I loved the rain, and I loved the snow, and so I would run in the Tulsa Run every year in a fat suit. I mean, I was in Tulsa World one time wearing this fat suit. It got hot one year, but 5 years in a row I wore the fat suit.
oh my
So
goodness.
that's who's running for fun. I used to run and carry a keg on the McNally's run and do a form stand on the keg, then drink my beer, my Guinness on the keg, and then carry again an empty keg, of course.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Running for fun, sometimes I can do it, but for that distance, I don't know. I think my optimal, the maximum that I want to do ever, without being forced to, is 4 miles. 4 miles is good, 4 to 6, and anything past that, I'm like, nah. But then it's so good for you. But sprinting is great for you. I love sprinting.
So one guy told me his dad told him to get in the mile, get in your head in the mile. That's where you'll figure all your problems, son. And and I thought a lot about that. Him saying that, it makes a lot of sense because I try to run and stuff, and he was a soccer player a little bit growing up and stuff, and that helped. I mean, soccer and runners are just go hand in hand. I mean, those guys can run circles around anybody, And when we work out, sometimes that the run is some people's rest, the row is some people's rest, or the bike is some people's rest. I bike every day. Bike's not that hard for me compared to others. People run every day. They go run. It's it's like, hey, catching their breath.
Yeah.
But I think it's important. I mean, I think that says a lot. He said something, told us if his son can run that mile, he figured it all out. He's still fast. I mean, it's one of the strongest suits. But I mean, a lot of people find this therapy. I mean, I like music when I do anything. When I wake up in the morning, I put my AirPods in and I move. That's what gets me moving even at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Without it, it's tough. There's times I like complete silence, but there's a lot of times I know there's complete silence around me. And there's a party going on in my ears. We went to this yoga thing in Canada. It's called Wanderlust. It's pretty amazing. We did all these classes. There's hundreds of classes going on in this resort in Canada. And my wife and I went for our anniversary 2 years ago. And they had this. It's called sound baths and stuff. They had yoga where they played music and you listen to these drops and drums and stuff. And then they had this one where they had a silent disco. So at night it's glow in the dark. We never even checked one out, but they had them where you listen to music, and everybody has music on in the earpod, in the earphones, headsets, but nothing's going on right outside of it.
What?
Just in the headsets.
Everybody just moving to their own beat.
Does that give you an idea?
You could play your own music?
No, they're all playing. I think they're all playing music,
same.
but it's only here, not anywhere else.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a different idea.
Sensory deprivation stuff, that's why flotation therapy. Have you ever you done that a couple times? Several times? What do you get from that experience?
The float?
Yeah.
Not as much as the float. I like to cry a little bit more.
It's cold.
Yeah.
That's cold.
I did it for 30 days straight, so it was
Can you do cold showers? Do you do cold showers ever?
during the CrossFit regional stuff, I've gotten ice baths, but I've done a couple ice baths, and I'm not really into that anymore. Like I said,
It's cold.
I've done a lot of things in my life, but I'm older now. I don't have to do so many things. I'm risk adverse.
Built it.
And I have a helicopter license and an airplane license, and there's a lot of things I just don't do anymore. It's I have a motorcycle, and I got other things to worry about.
Right. Next phase, next chapter.
Yeah, well, like I said, do I want to jump in a cold shower? Not unless I have to, But I have no problem with it.
They wake you up. Well, that's cold. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
I like the steam, the heated towel, hot shower, hot towel.
Get out feeling like $1 million.
Yeah. You get a cold shower, I get a hot shower.
Oh man.
You'll be there. You'll be screw those cold showers. I'm done with that. It's like Vader's done with all those crazy runs and heavy lifts.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's all about adapting, man, but still keep it
It's all
going.
about what you want.
You have your foundation. You gotta live your life for you.
Yep.
And everything changes. Everything always adapts, and we are creatures of adaptation.
That's the only constant, change.
Right? Just gotta own it.
But people don't like change. People
don't.
change.
You gotta embrace it.
Oh yeah.
Full on, head first.
Think about all the things that have already changed just now, and think about the things that have changed in the last 10 years because of the internet and like online shopping and the things that we've really lost.
Right.
Even newspapers and stuff, bookstores. It's crazy, huh?
It's a lot. That's for QuaranCast 2020 part 3. That's for part
deep.
3.
What happened to U.S. Mail?
Oh man.
Amazon owns the mail department.
Oh
Damn.
my goodness.
For real, do they?
Shit. I don't know. I've seen more Amazon trucks than I've seen U.S. mail service carriers.
Bro, delivery is so crazy. We'll get it to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I want this. I want to know what's like. I've heard about the black market and stuff. I wonder what I heard. They sell some crazy stuff, but
You gotta be careful.
get
bro.
that stuff the next day.
My 4-year-old we ordered something on Amazon and he's like, "Daddy, I know it's coming today." I'm like, "No, I don't know it's coming today or tomorrow." He's like, they think it's instant,
Yeah.
It pretty much is instant. We have Amazon show their door 2-3 times in one day just because they don't get it. They probably don't have it all together, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, Amazon Prime used to be Prime until they started charging you tax, and then they started charging you for extra for this delivery, for that delivery. And Prime's not
Prime
Prime
doesn't do
anymore.
anything for you.
It does, but
Only reason I really got it was for HBO, so I could
Yeah.
watch Game of Thrones. I need to get rid of it now.
Oh
Not a necessity.
yeah. You need to watch Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that's funny.
What is it?
Like the world loses all like power, it has like some like magnetic power grid change or something, and then so when he comes back through, he's the only one that knows the Beatles songs. So he basically writes all the songs.
Indian guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
What?
I didn't do much justice there. Some Indian guy yesterday. Hey, dude.
It works.
Ed Sheeran's in the movie. It's funny. I give it a thumb and a half.
Thumb and a half.
Yeah,
I'm a little half guy.
yeah.
I think that went well. We're wrapping this guy up.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's an hour talking, people. I want
Yeah. It's
comments,
an hour damn.
feedback. I want to hear which part was your favorite. Whole nine. I want y'all to tell Chad he looks fucking diesel right
We're just
now.
gonna start over.
But
Hey,
this
man.
is QuaranCast, man. Like you gotta have fun. You gotta make light of the situations.
QuaranCast.
QuaranCast 2020.
QuaranCast.
CornyCast? A little bit corny. We're a tad bit corny here in this quarantine. How about that?
Hey, man, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
100%. And we're doing this like 3-4 times a week now.
We talk every day though, so this is just nothing.
So we'll have some more. Next one's about conspiracies.
Oh
Be ready.
no.
I don't want to.
Be
I
ready.
can't get prepared for all that.
Be ready. Bring your notebooks. We're gonna black out our faces too, so you can't see us.
But post it to the same channel, bro.
RVA,
Get off the internet.
RV_Bay. What up, Ev? And then
Chad Smithfit.
Smithfit
Yep.
2.
Smithfit too.
Smithfit 2. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Hold on. Be real. Life's only one take, so be real because there's no be real.
Peace out.
Bye.